Hi, in this video, we're going to learn about different types of number sequences. The first type is an arithmetic sequence. Now, an arithmetic sequence is found by adding the same number to each term to find the next one. So if you start with x, you're going to add d to that to find the next one, and then you're going to add another d and then another d to find each subsequent term. So we can write as x, x plus d, x plus 2d, x plus 3d, so on and so forth. Now that d there is called the common difference. It's the amount that you add each time. Let's take a look at this example. What is the next term of the arithmetic sequence 5, 7, 9, 11? Well, we need to find the common difference. So what are we adding to each number to get to the next one? So what I'll do is I'll look at the 5 and 7. I'll do 7 minus 5 is 2. And if I look at 7 and 9, I'll subtract the second number minus the first number. 9 minus 7 is also 2. And you know what? 11 minus 9? Also 2. That means the common difference must be 2. So to find the next term, I'm going to add 2 to the 11 and get 13. So it goes 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. Let's take a look at another arithmetic sequence. What if I gave you 21, 18, 15, 12, something? Well, I still want to find the common difference. So again, I'm going to take the second number and subtract the first one. The third one, subtract the second one. The fourth one, subtract the third one. And I want to make sure that it's the same thing all the way through. So 18 minus 21 is negative 3. 15 minus 18, negative 3. 12 minus 15, negative 3. So this is the same all the way down. I can confirm this is an arithmetic sequence. And my common difference is negative 3. So I'm going to add negative 3 to my last number, 12. Negative 3 plus 12 is 9. So now my arithmetic sequence is 21, 18, 15, 12, 9. Now, arithmetic sequences aren't the only type of sequence, though. Another one we might come across is a geometric sequence. This is very similar, except each term is found by multiplying the same number by the previous term. So it's multiplication this time instead of addition. So you'll notice that we have x, and then we have x times d, or x times d, or d squared, or x times d cubed. So you're just going to multiply by that same number. Now, that number, we call it the common ratio when we're working with geometric sequences. So let's take a look at this example. Let's say I give you the sequence 5, 10, 20, 40, and I want to know what number would come next. Well, I need to find the common ratio. So I'm going to take the second number and divide it by the first one. The third number, divide by the second one. The fourth number, divide by the third number. Okay, so I just want to look at each one. And when I do that, I'm going to get 10 divided by 5 is 2, 20 divided by 10 is 2, 40 divided by 20 is 2. So you're going to notice what I'm really doing here is I'm multiplying by 2 each time. I can see that that's the case. It's the same number every time. So my common ratio is 2, means I need to multiply 2 by the 40 at the end of my sequence to find the next term, which will be 80. Now, this won't always come out quite so beautiful, right? What if I gave you 243, 81, 27, and 9? When I find the common ratio this time, I'll do the 81 over 243, the 27 over 81, the 9 over 27, and every time I'm actually going to get a fraction this time. It simplifies down to 1/3. So if you get a fraction, that's okay too. So my common ratio here is 1/3. So I'm going to multiply that by the 9 in my sequence, and I'm going to get that my last term is 3. Now, the last kind of sequence we're going to talk about in this video is the square sequence. Now, this means that each term is found by squaring the next larger number. So if I start with x squared, then I'm going to square x plus 1 next. Then I'm going to square x plus 2. Then I'm going to square x plus 3. Okay, so I'm going to just keep getting larger and larger and larger. Let's take a look at this example. I tell you that this is a square sequence. 9, 16, 25, 36, and something. I want to know, what is the next term? Well, I'm going to rewrite each term as a perfect square. I know 9 is 3 squared, 16 is 4 squared, 25 is 5 squared, and 36 is 6 squared. So notice I have 3 squared, 4 squared, 5 squared, 6 squared. What's the next larger number that I need to square? Well, that's going to be 7. So I square 7 to find the next term. 7 squared is 49. And that is how you work with your square sequences. And I hope that was a good introduction to the three main types of number sequences you will see.